Hey you guys, it's Kristina, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the FullyRaw Eating Plan. I'm going to be teaching you how to plan your own meals, count your own calories, and achieve this lifestyle successfully. That way, no matter who you are, where you live, and what's available to you, you can eat fully raw. A few months ago, I made a video called the FullyRaw Meal Plan, where I teach you the basics behind creating your own fully raw meals. I definitely recommend going back and watching this video because it gives a lot of the foundation behind creating and eating your own mono meals, salads, and even fruit plates. Today, I'm going to get into a little bit more detail to show you exactly how to count your own calories, structure your own meals, and make sure that you eat enough so that you can eat fully raw successfully and do this easily. If you're wanting daily inspiration for recipes or meal ideas, definitely follow me on Facebook or Instagram because every single day I'm posting pictures of my meals and what I'm eating, and you can use this as inspiration to plan your own meals and create your own dishes as well. So now I'm going to teach you how you can create your very own fully raw eating plan. Are you ready? Let's get started. Most people find themselves failing on this lifestyle because they don't eat enough at first and they don't plan their meals properly. I always say prepare to plan or plan to fail. So today I'm going to be teaching you the basics and the foundation behind eating fully raw. That way you can do this successfully. Many times people tell me that they'll start eating fully raw for about 2 weeks and they feel amazing. Their energy levels increase, their skin clears, their digestion improves, and then all of a sudden they hit a plateau and they lose energy and they feel tired. When I sit down with these people, we discover that they're not eating as much as they think that they were. They're not consuming energy, therefore they lack energy. I want to emphasize that change is scary and you're not alone. This isn't just a diet, it is a lifestyle. You are changing your life. I know it can be difficult to adapting to eating more fruits and veggies, but once you get the hang, it becomes easy and you really start to feel the benefits. So today, we are going to be creating our very own fully raw eating plans. Are you ready? Let's get started. The easiest way to eat fully raw is to plan your day in 3 meals with approximately 2,000 calories a day. Always eat more if you're still hungry, and I definitely recommend eating 2,000 calories at a minimum as to make sure that you get in enough energy. When you first wake up in the morning, I always recommend a 32-ounce glass of water. I personally love to put fruit in my water, definitely lemons, limes, berries. It creates a vitamin-infused water and it keeps you hydrated. It wakes up your whole system, it gets your digestion moving, and it keeps you hydrated. For breakfast, I always recommend a 32 or 64-ounce jar of juice or a smoothie. If you're looking for juice ideas, you can always try my Soulshine juice, my Sunburst juice, my fully raw wine, or even my fully raw jungle juice. Those are all great recipes. They're sweet in the morning and they give you tons of energy. A 32-ounce jar of juice will give you approximately 350 calories. For breakfast, I typically recommend anywhere from 750 to 800 calories as to ensure that you get a great kickstart to your day. If you need a recipe idea for a breakfast smoothie, I definitely recommend one of my favorites, my orange spinach basil smoothie. I'm going to be creating more smoothie recipes for you just in the next few days, so get excited for those too. For lunch, I typically mono meal. Mono meal means I'm eating 1, possibly 2 different fruits at a time, and I'm eating enough of that fruit to give me the amount of calories that I need. An app that I definitely recommend is called Cronometer, because it not only teaches you how to count your calories, but it keeps track of them for you. That way, when you're moving and you're going throughout the day, you know what you're eating, you can keep track of it, and you can know if you're eating enough. I know there's a negative stigma around counting calories, but I have to say that using an app and keeping track of what I ate helped me tremendously when I first started going fully raw, because one of the struggles that I faced was that I wasn't eating enough. And when I learned how to eat enough, then I truly became successful. So let's go through a few different lunch ideas so that way you can get an idea or some inspiration on what you can eat for lunch as well. If you have children or if you're looking to bring different types of FullyRaw recipes to work, I definitely recommend checking out my FullyRaw lunchbox idea video. That will be helpful to you as well. If you think that calorie counting is something that you may be struggling with, I'll recommend getting something like a food scale. That way you can put your food on it and then you can enter in those amounts to Cronometer and you can see exactly what you're eating, exactly how many calories you're consuming, exactly what nutrients you're getting. I know that many people may have a negative stigma against counting your calories, but it's something that I definitely recommend that you do if you want to be successful and living this lifestyle. One of the challenges that I faced when I first started eating FullyRaw was that I wasn't eating enough, and using apps like Cronometer helped me significantly. So what does a FullyRaw lunch of about 800 calories look like? Let's give you some ideas. One of the easiest things to bring with you on the go are bananas. Bananas are ripe when they are speckled, and they are approximately 100 calories per banana. So I definitely recommend that if you're going to eat bananas, try and consume around 8 of them. They're very easy to blend and put in a smoothie with some raspberries or some dates, and voila, you've got a lunch. Another easy FullyRaw lunch idea are grapes. Grapes are sweet and delicious, and they're a finger food that are just easy to bring anywhere. Typically around 2 bags of grapes is around 800 calories, so that's approximately 2 pounds of grapes. Do you love oranges? I love oranges. Oranges are juicy, which means that they are lower in calorie and high in water content, but they're sweet, they're delicious, and they're easy to bring with you anywhere. Oranges are typically anywhere from 50 to 75 calories per orange. So if you're gonna eat a meal of oranges, you wanna try and consume anywhere from 10 to maybe even 12 oranges. Do you love mangoes? Mangoes are typically around 150 calories per mango. So to make a full lunch out of them, you may wanna consume 5 or 6 large mangoes. So cut them up, put them in a Tupperware, bring them to work. These babies are ready and delicious to eat. Apples are one of the most wildly popular fruits. They're sweet, they're delicious, and they're easy to bring on the go. They're typically around 75 calories in 1 apple. So to make a meal out of them, you wanna eat around 7 to 10 apples. Yum. If you have a sweet tooth, I definitely recommend something like dates. Dates are very, very calorie dense. They're sweet and they're light. They're dry to bring with you even if you're traveling. Dates are typically around 1,000 calories a pound, so you don't have to eat as many of them to get the necessary amount of calories that you need. If you want to eat them with other juicier fruits or drink them with a lot of water, I definitely recommend that as well. And if you feel like you want more variety than eating a mono meal or eating one fruit at a time, definitely make a platter or a rainbow platter of fruit, something that keeps your taste buds alive. I'm always posting pictures of the fruit platters that I love to create. For me, it's therapeutic and it's fun to be able to create such beautiful creations. They're delicious, they're sweet, they're enjoyable, and they're easy to share with family and friends. If you love watermelon, a small watermelon like this is approximately 350 calories. So you may need to eat 2 of these to make a meal out of watermelon. So for lunch, I definitely recommend getting in a minimum of around 800 calories a day as to ensure that you're consuming enough energy. And I definitely recommend that you eat fruit because it is easy to bring with you on the go. It's sweet, it's simple, and it's satisfying. Are you hungry for dinner? Dinner is the hardest meal for people to eat fully raw. And it's not necessarily hard to prepare a dinner made of fully raw foods. However, it is difficult emotionally because when people get home from a long day of work or a long day, they want to eat foods that comfort them. They want to eat something that's heavy and they want to relax. Unfortunately, as a society, we've been taught to reward ourselves with bad foods to make us feel better. But I would like to retrain ourselves to reward ourselves with beautiful, vibrant foods so that we can feel good and we can feel alive. For dinner, I always recommend that you start off with a small plate of fruit, anywhere between 250 to 500 calories. And I follow this plate of fruit by a huge rainbow salad, as colorful as you can make it. The bigger the salad, the better, as to ensure you get in more minerals and even proteins into your day. My rainbow salads typically look huge like this one, or like the ones that I post in my pictures. And I know that they look like a lot, but they're not as many calories as you think. A couple heads of leafy greens is only around 200 calories at the most. I know that eating giant salads like this appear to be a lot, but they're really not that many calories at all. So feel free to eat to your heart's content and enjoy your food. People always ask me where I get my protein, and I get my protein through my greens. So I always consume at least 2 to 3 heads of leafy greens a day. And I know that that sounds like a lot, but believe it or not, 2 to 3 heads of leafy greens is only a couple hundred calories. It's very low in calorie, but it's very high in minerals and in nutrients that your body needs to thrive. So for dinner, I may have a small bowl of blueberries, which is around 3 to 4 pints of blueberries. I may also have a bowl of pineapple, which is approximately 1 cut up pineapple. Something else that I absolutely love to do is I love to spiralize zucchini or cucumbers, and I love to make zucchini pasta. It's a great alternative to cooked pasta or to starches. Believe it or not, but zucchini is a fruit. It's sweet, it's delicious, it's low in calorie, and it just tastes yummy. So if I'm gonna make an appetizer out of zucchini pasta, or even if I'm gonna make a meal of it, I typically consume around 7 to 10 zucchinis or cucumbers. If you guys want my recipe for zucchini pasta with beet basil marinara, click here. If you guys need more salad recipe ideas, I definitely recommend my Mediterranean salad or even my spring salad. And lately, I've been topping my salads with my persimmon salsa because it is very delicious as well. So to give you a brief overview, we start off our day with a fresh glass of water. For breakfast, we're drinking 32 to 64 ounces of juice or a smoothie, or even a bowl of fruit if you wish. For lunch, we are eating as much fruit as our heart desires, and we're aiming for around 800 calories of that. For dinner, we're starting it off with a small plate of fruit, and we're finishing it off with a huge, beautiful rainbow salad. If you can't fit that model, it's okay. Do whatever your heart tells you to do. Just be sure to consume enough calories in your day, because that is what will help you be successful in living this lifestyle in the end. I hope that you guys have found this video to be helpful when creating your own FullyRaw meal plans. If you love eating fully raw, I think you should give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are participating in the 21-day FullyRaw challenge, don't forget to like and comment on this video, and even submit your email in the link in the description of this video so that you can get a free ebook at the end of this challenge. I am so proud of you all for being here with me. I hope I can be here to encourage and support you. And I hope that you guys all leave your encouragement and inspiration and tips and tricks below for anybody else who may need it, so that we can build a supportive community together. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go and get me some grub, and I hope that you guys get to go and do the same. Sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye. The Cookie Monster's coming! Apples are one of the most wildly popular fruits. They're sweet, they're delicious, and they're easy. They call me Senorita Bell Pepper.
Hola, I am Senorita Bell Pepper. I like to chew them loudly.
I am your father. Ch-ch-ch, Sora.